Orchid care is pretty easy, and with a few tips, you'll be well on your way to beautiful orchids. So today, I'm here with Dick Wells of Hilltop Orchids to discover the secrets of orchid care. I'm hitting the road, searching for answers, and finding great design. It's a quest for beauty, function, and of course, inspiration. Orchid care is a topic award-winning orchid breeder Dick Wells passionately promotes. And in his promotion, he uses a word most of us wouldn't expect: easy. Wells, the owner of Hilltop Orchids, claims that caring for orchids is simple. Fun science, as he calls it.
They are conducive to the home environment, and they really like that. People are looking for different things to try, and this is one of the different things to try.
So if you're interested in decorating with orchids, you'll be happy to hear that orchid care is extraordinarily easy, as I discovered during my talk with Dick Wells. Watering is the most difficult part of orchid care, and even watering isn't tough if you know the right technique.
When you water, another thing that a lot of folks have, when you water thoroughly. Don't measure out a half a cup of water or a cup of water and pour it on and say, well, I've done it. You want to water it thoroughly and until
really
this
drench
is moist. Drench it, yes. Even if it requires a pint or a half a pint or what have you, and let it flood out the bottom.
The easiest way to do that is to take your orchid to your sink and let the water run over it until your orchid's completely soaked. Make sure all the extra water drains through the bottom of the pot. Do that about once a week and your orchid will be well hydrated and looking beautiful. While orchids are heavy drinkers, they aren't big eaters.
We recommend that you fertilize them every other watering.
How do you fertilize them?
With a water-soluble fertilizer, and just water them in like you would watering.
When it comes to the right temperature, orchids pretty much like the same types of temperatures as humans. Not too hot and not too cold.
They come from an area that we don't usually see freezing temperatures, nor do we see any great degrees of high temperature. They seem to prefer a nighttime temperature of 60 degrees to, say, 85 degrees. The leaf surface temperatures should not get above 87 degrees. And if they do, it just sets them back in their ability to grow and produce flowers.
High humidity and ventilation seem like they don't belong together, but orchids like it sticky with a breeze.
We suggest a certain amount of air movement. Most homes anymore are complete with a ceiling fan. We suggest if it's in a room with a ceiling fan that you run the ceiling fan all the time. They need air movement. You can readily see by looking in the greenhouse how much air movement we're moving here.
Yeah, you have fans everywhere.
We do.
So should a homeowner then spray the leaves?
I would spray the leaves, especially during the summer months, about once in the morning, and that should be fine. Just a light
Just with a little sprayer?
Yeah, just a little sprayer thing that you might have, and you're done.
Orchids need light to survive, and bright indirect sunlight is the best type for them.
We suggest an east or westerly window or a southern window protected. A northern window only if it's a bright northern window, where sun is reflecting off of something outside and reflecting into the window. They will not take direct sun.
To keep your orchid looking beautiful, it's a good idea to repot it every year.
Repotting is the same as anything else that you repot in terms of the plant world. It requires a little different media, a media that's more open and has bark in it and perlite in it.
So you don't use regular soil?
No, regular soil is a no-no.
As you can see, caring for orchids isn't too hard. If you spend a minute or two each day caring for your orchids, you'll get a high-end look without the high maintenance. Isn't that refreshing? Check out my website, askthedecorator.com, to discover more about this topic, read informative how-to articles, or watch other videos from my trip. You'll find a variety of helpful decorating advice when you stop by.